outside. I haven't brought my mic over. No, I don't need you. Sorry. Shuffle. Close to the mic. And get myself in a camera space. Hey, hello, friends. How you doing? Let me just double check it out. We're all in. We're actually online and we're making a sound, eh? We are online and we're making a sound. That's good. Hey, I can put my headphones on. Oh God, my hair is so long. Oh, shush. There's some irritating person on my laptop talking. Oh God. Oh no. It's all gone wrong. Oh God. Distraction. Anyway, we're back. Hello, friends. We're back in Call of Cthulhu Part 2. I'm sure you may have noticed I didn't bother. I wasn't able to stream last Monday, as I sort of forgot it was Monday on Monday, because it was a bank holiday, and that's my best excuse. Also, I was probably feeling a bit crap on the Tuesdays, so I didn't bother doing it then either. But anyway, we are back now. We are back into Call of Cthulhu, and it's so bright outside, in fact, I don't even need to close my curtains today, and you can see the nice brick wall that I get a nice view I get out of my window, which is interesting. Time to load. Yes, and that's correct. We are going into the Hawkins mansion to go and see what's going on, eh? Let me get my headphones on, get that into sound. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe, spelt A-X, not A-X-E. I don't think that's an American spelling either. I think that's just a typo. But we'll overlook that. Pierce and Bradley, I'm Pierce, the policeman is Bradley, managed to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. So yes, for anyone who has not caught up with last week, we are a private investigator and we are off to help some old gentleman find out why his daughter decided to burn or not burn her house down. I've squished the cable coming out of my headphones.
Follow me.
To enter the madness.
I know the place.
Follow me, I know the
Who left
place.
this light on?
And why is the light burning green? And why'd there be rats in here? Why'd there be rats? Sorry, let me. If you can't. Well, if anyone's watching now and they can't hear me, please let me know. Well, that's grim. What is that? What is the main course?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ugh. Ah, I forgot I was a. Oh, I have to hold it. Sorry. Can't go back in time unless I hold it. Ooh. What is that? Like, even before it's manky. Is it squid?
What kind of meat is this?
Well, that's not helpful. I asked you that question.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Charles Hawkins. Oh, that's right. And I'm Adam West. What is that? That's. Ugh. Well, they've got some nice. Some boudoir, some puddings. Who's sitting by the fire? Nobody. Okay.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
That's pretty stereotypical. So what was the mother doing?
Sara Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
'Cause she didn't
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Now, are you telling me that because there's nothing else to do, or you're trying to trick me because I've done the core bits? That is the question. I think that is it.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Sure.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Why would, if you're the caretaker for the house, why would you not, like, throw out the dead rat that's on the table? Put out some of the green
Silas managed
gaseous
to bring
light.
the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
I'm going to use my Cthulhu sight. What do we got then? We got a dead body.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
The child obviously didn't burn very well if there no burn marks.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
He is now. How do we know
If
the
the
lady was-
painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Magic painting. They painted it with asbestos.
They had a fight. Why?
Probably because one of them was serving squid
Did it
for
stop
dinner.
at the time of the fire?
What is the time of the fire? 10 o'clock? Oh, hello. Why? When did you guys appear? What is this green thing?
Did Sara Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
I see, there are secrets. Secrets are green scissors, and the core ones are white. Or is it not going to tell me how to get back out of this view again? I think that's it. Nope.
Did someone escape the fire?
Ah, I see, there we go. Right, okay, got it all there. And the bonus ones are green, right, I see. I got to the game.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Come on, Adam West, you can sort it out.
A desperate attempt to flee.
I like there's a jacket sticks to his hips.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Well, I got clues.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
And that is to time travel. Or bust into the library. I'm sure they kept a record of... Oh yeah, I forgot I can't see my
I
objectives.
just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
But I'm Chief West. Well, I'm Adam West.
This door is locked.
I read everything by exposition. There's a small mouse on the floor. Get back here, you son of a bitch.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
If only we had DNA tests for this sort of thing. Right, there's a big flashy question mark at the bottom left, which means I'm near a hidden something. And unlike the last hidden something, which I completely... Well, I didn't ignore, I just figured I'd get round to it. Ooh, hello. A crowbar!
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
A Markiplier... trademarked crowbar. It's not my fault, I can't read
The lyrics of the Drunken Sailor. A sea shanty.
You're not going to sing them to me.
This door is blocked from the outside.
What shall we do, witty drunk and sailor? Well, I got the hidden thing from that room.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
We got Frankenstein. It's a nice family portrait. Okay, I can't go back in time unless prompted.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
A copy of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville, a classic, especially for a family of shipowners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
And I've just stolen it, so that's good. Ooh, a
This
piano.
piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
You know, before the fire kicked off, it might have been perfectly serviceable. I can run, can't I? Oh, it's left trigger. There we go. That's a very dull painting. There is... Who not only buys that painting, but who buys it in that scale? Like, that is the size of a human being of somebody's empty cupboard. Excuse me. Did you turn the lights off? What's up the stairs? See? I mean, it's quite the fire hazard leaving all these lights on, to be fair.
One of Sara Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Full of death and decay and strange random things. Ooh, a book.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
A rare edition of the Jules Verne novel. Another which I will steal, keep in my back pocket for later sellage. Cellogy. Have I been in this room? I believe I might have. Yes. Did anybody else see the big old face there, or was that just me? Like, I know I've had a couple of drinks already this evening, but there was definitely some sort of face just on the wall there. Hey, Pt2.
Locked.
Oh, that does not locked. Ooh. Oh, I
The
found
boys' room.
Gotta go back in time. Looks like the rednecks
child's
were winning
fort.
the war.
From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Now you see, the red soldiers and the white soldiers have joined together to fight against something. But what? What, I tell you? What could have brought them together? Ugh.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Now you see, it's leading me one thing at a time now all of a sudden.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Pretty judgmental. Oh god. Never mind.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Probably her mother's painting. His mother's
Simon's
paintings.
troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Anything? Any monsters under the bed? Where's it, precious? Where's the hidden clues? The policeman just comes in and I'm stalking around a child's bedroom on my hands and knees. Where is it? Okay. It's unfortunately dark. Wait, how did I see the pictures on the... I think I may have access to some occult powers to do that. I don't think that's policecraft at all. How did I see pictures hanging on the wall that are no longer there? I don't believe you're a detective at all, sir. I think you're a fraud. A fraud, I tell you. Oh, another
What
one.
will her room reveal about her?
Time to go back in time. Nope. Okay. Can I open the box? Nope. Any monsters under the bed?
Barbiturates. Sara Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Sounds like we have a relatable issue just here.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
75 milligrams of amobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours is required. Wow, that's a lot of medication. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Dr. Thomas Fuller. That's
Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan, or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Maybe she can also travel back in time. Ooh. Oh, damn.
Perfect.
Big locks. I mean, that door was already open. Excuse me. How'd they get the glowy text on the floor? What paint colour is... What deluxe paint colour is that? Magnifying glass?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sara Hawkins sold.
$230, $170, $1,160. Oh, she was refunded $500 for something. And a gift. Weird.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Nope. Gotta make it look like we were never here.
Locked.
Unsure about the big old scrape on the door just there as well. It's a very stern-looking figure. Excuse me, what? There are some weird things in this house.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it'll bind us. Just close that behind myself. That's exactly as I found it. Nothing to do with me. Until the opportunity presents itself.
This door is locked.
Oh, well. I mean, judging by the big old scritches up to the door, it's probably not a bad thing. Ooh, there's hidden things around here somewhere. My sixth sense, detective sense, is kicking off. Let me just crawl around on all fours for a moment and see if I can't find it. Oh, I burnt my hand on my lighter. That's a fun little thing. Oh, hello. A key! Oh. Is that the one I already broke into, or is that this one?
This door is locked.
Do I have an inventory? Oh, I have a lot of something. I've got 5 points available as well. Okay. Hold on. Occult sciences. Medicine. Right. Medicine seems to be coming up a lot. So, I see. Ah. In which case, spot hidden then. Let's. Yeah, I don't care about strength. Let's go investigation. 2 there. 2 there. 1 there. Go. Yes. Oh, where are my clues? Okay. Inventory. I've got a pair of keys, in fact.
This door is locked.
I presume it'll just use the key? Was that key for... I presume this was her office then. I mean, this definitely looks like her office, so... Presumably I didn't need to pick that lock then. Okay, well... Yes, I have been in here. Right, okay. Time to go see the good old policeman. Skibbity beep bop boop bop boop 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 scoobity boop 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 boop. Hey there, friend.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
So I'm not done here. Okay, right. I assume that talking to him would end this. I have yet to find...
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah, we looked at that already.
Dated 1818.
Ooh. Some more medicine knowledge. Hey, that's what I need. Get myself learned.
This door is locked.
See, once you hear it's Adam West, it's really hard to unhear it.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Alright then. I mean, I have been around there. That's not really my issue at the moment. And this is the door I came in? Yep, and I can't leave. Right. Right, well, I've yet to discover what it is I'm here for then. Right, I've been in here. We had a look at dinner. Dinner was rubbish. That's all good. We can't go that way. I've just been this way. Oh, there's another picture.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way.
How do you get that from a painting? Okay, well, whatever. Right. So I've looked at that, and then we came through into the fire room. I ran round and I did this, and we discovered that it probably wasn't arson. So what we needed to do was follow wherever that person went. So I can't go this way, although that's the way I need to get. Okay, right. I see. What's down here? Just to go a completely different direction. Oh. Oh, this is where I've been. Okay. So I've done all that. What I need to do is get over there. Right. Is this door open?
This door is locked.
Okay. Well, that causes a problem now, doesn't it? It causes quite the kerfuffle. For I don't know where to go.
This door is blocked from the outside.
There's a lot of blocked doors that are just like have bits of wood in the way. It's like, just knock that out of the way, you'll be fine. You can just get through. Also, why is it there in the first place? Can't talk to you again.
Did you hear that?
Oh, okay, you don't care.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Ooh. Some more medicine knowledge, eh? I'm going to be the most medicinally practiced person here. Somehow. Right, and I've been over here.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
Yep, that's her painting. We definitely looked at that already. I've obviously got to use the key to her study. And I just need to work out where her study is. Oh. Well, that was nice.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I will admit they have a very nice library. Despite being quite mad.
What could Sara have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Interesting. Who is Anton Willard? And why is he pushing medication on my leading lady? It's very echoey down here. Oh. Well, I've been in here now. That's really unhelpful. Okay, well, at least we know where the key goes. Why can't I look in this trunk? It's very dark without the lights active. And I've read that secret note. does it want from me? Can't go in the cupboard. Can't start a fire. So I've been in her office. I've been in the child's room. The only place I've not been is this room at the top up here. So I presume I must need to get in here somehow.
This door is locked.
However, I have no key. Just get rid of some of these, shall we? Oh, I see, and I can see all of my clues. Oh, I see. Well, that's somewhat handy. Now, you see, I have a crowbar. How does one go about using said crowbar to break a door down? Because that would be really handy about now. Okay, well, there's nothing interesting in my inventory. As the meme says,
this door is locked.
Okay, right, so there must be a way into that room. That must be where I'm missing then. Right. Child. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That lion is wearing glasses. Can no longer go back in time. There's nothing in this drawer worth looking at. He's a really big fan of The Wizard of Oz, apparently, which is interesting. Interesting drawer. A nice boat. So I only got one thing from in here, so presumably, is there more in here that I'm missing? Oh, hold on. No, I definitely looked in all these drawers. Yeah. I'm stuck. I've broken into their office twice. And neither time has it held to me. What do you want from me, game? There is nothing else. I don't know what else you want from me. There are no more doors to go through that you're allowing me to get through. I get you want me to go in this room, but I can't get in the room. What am I missing? It's more annoying than anything. I mean, that is where it wants me to go, right? That one room there. I don't put my lighter away before I burn my finger. Oh, I thought I could lean. In fact, did I know I could lean? Interesting. What do my other buttons do? Oh. I can put that away. Interesting. Sir.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
I mean, I have been everywhere apart from this one room.
This door is locked.
I know, use the crowbar. How do I tell you to use the damn crowbar? You have a crowbar in your inventory. Use it. This thing. How do I use it? I don't know where to go. I'm stuck in this hell. I've wandered around the house. I've looked at everything I can. I'm sure I've missed something obvious. But it's so obvious that I've not seen it. I've looked at the piano. I've looked at the book. I've got the secret in that room. I've been down here. That door's locked. This is the fire room. That is the other room where the policeman is. That's a room I've not managed to get to yet. Oh no, I have. Ignore that. Where was that other room I couldn't get to then? I don't know. And I can't leave. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the manor. I am missing something terribly obvious. I do not wish to resort to Google and walkthroughs. But you are forcing my hand. Yeah, I've looked at that. Good Lord. Is there a... There's not a button I'm missing, is there?
This door is locked.
I know you have a crowbar. Use the crowbar. Use your crowbar to great effect, sir. Kick down some doors.
This door is blocked from the outside.
From the outside. Alright, well, I'm missing something obvious. Oh. I can light the fire cannon.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
I've found clues. I've found all the clues. Alright. I don't know where my phone is. I can't even Google it. Hold on. You have forced my hand, Call of Cthulhu. And I'm not proud of it. Call of Cthulhu Manor walkthrough. how dumb do you think I have been? Let's take some chapter 2. Done chapter 2. Chapter 3, that's where I'm at. Fire scene, yep. Follow Officer Bradley, which is the dining room where you can activate another reconstruction. Examine the roast on the table. Done. Before you go into another room, picture hanging on the right in the chimney. Head right. Blah 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 blah. Bottle of alcohol. Investigate the manor. Speak with Alfred informally about your investigation. Follow the man. Another book. Medicine. Ignore the stairs. Blocked. Go down the hallway to another room. That's where I'm at. Approach the table near the bookcase and pick up Moby Dick. Done that. Put that away. Get the crowbar. It's going to be useful very soon. Obviously. Go back to the stairs and through the passage. Read the letter of complaints. Done that. Ignore the door on the left. They are blocked. Go to the door on the right. Which is the child's room. Have a look at stuff. Go left. Find the office key. Enter the room. Find the prescription. Done that. Enter the ritual circle. Oh.
Was Sara Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
That's what I'm missing. The most obvious thing is the bit I'm missing.
Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
Oh well, it's done now. He's got his lamp. Instead of carrying a lighter like a chump. Whoa, that's a grim picture. That's me! Which is somewhat worrying. And confusing.
You! Stop!
Officer Bradley, get him! Oh! What jump?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
You son of a
I
bitch.
just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Oh, I now have a cooking meter.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Oh, where did he go?
It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has had a coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. Oh, okay. Yeah, I looked at that. Give me that thing. What's this? Ooh, a good oil. Oh, hello.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Spin that wheel. Oh. Validate. England.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Who's the... Oh, okay. In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close. I'm not quite sure who the third man is. But
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
I mean, judging by the map, dark water is the source of all of them. Which is... like here-ish?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
How did he get in here? Put the coordinates in.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Is that what it is? It looks like a child has doodled on it. I would have to use that for any sort of investigative...
This panel is movable.
Oh.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
He's very cool.
I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Use the crowbar.
With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Why work a puzzle out when you can just use a crowbar? Yes.
Well done, Pierce.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for not working the puzzle out, but equally, I'm in a hurry. Technically speaking. I think. Now you see, I never did go back to that room. Oh, but the stuff I missed in that. Oh well. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sara Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By discovering him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret... by following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. Ooh. Yeah, it's dark out. I should close the curtains. That would have been somewhat scary if they'd have actually closed your son. Let's enter the madness, shall we?
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
It's like a detective novel.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
3 seats.
Oh my,
Look.
there's a dining table down.
Someone's been here recently.
Let me travel back in time, Detective Bradley. I'll work it out.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Oh, it's Hoods. Okay. A box.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
Why is that not a thing of interest?
What is this mask supposed to represent? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sara Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
She snuck in. Oh no, there's still a hidden thing in here somewhere. Still a hidden thing. Oh.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sara Hawkins.
Oh, that's not really hidden there.
Could this be related to her death?
I see. I think that's all. Sure. What's in the box?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Damn it. Use your crowbar. Now, can we look at this funny flower? Nope, okay.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Oh dear. It'd be Davy Jones and a baby. Do you reckon he's down here, Detective? Only one way to find out. Fight! This is a big old hole in the mansion.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine,
Well.
fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Well, at least I made friends for a moment. He's not going to squeeze down where? Down here? Wow, okay. I mean, you ain't that fat, dude. You're looking pretty good. To be honest with you. I'm going to climb over a small wooden log. We're going to crawl through a small gap in the rock. Now, you see, this one looks a lot more like the prologue.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Interesting. I did not know how that's worked. I did not know that's how that worked. That looks a bit like the scribblings of the...
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Okay. Maybe not. They got fishies. Okay. That's my reaction to that one. And there's a nice bigger statue. Not that it really depicts anything, so that's a little odd more than anything. Whee! I got a command point. Okay. Ah, right. This is the other side of where I was just looking. Okay. Time to catch that thief. Why is he stealing paintings?
Time has weakened these structures.
Gotta if I fall off another ledge again? I think Outlast 2 has done me in for like the next 4 years worth of structures breaking. And I really want to play the latest, the latest Tomb Raider. It's still like 5 years old, but no, it's not 5.
I don't have time to search them all.
I'm sure he'll be waiting until we get there.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Human oil. I don't know what human oil looks like. It could glow green. A blue light. Oh, chicken. No, okay.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
How did you get in here?
What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
I'll meet you at the bottom. Okay, friend. Time to jump these cultists. What are you doing with that, that gentleman just there? He doesn't look particularly comfortable, I'll give him that. There's another picture of me! And a big hole in the floor.
A mass grave.
What? There we go.
I gotta.
Falling down more holes. This is where we start.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Flee the panic as fast as you can. Will I get re-panicked if I go back in here? Oh yeah. Yep. I will indeed.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Alright, that's what this passage here is for. And then I can crawl down here and into the light.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
It is. Can I grab the lantern? Do I have my lantern? Oh, I do. Okay. Not that I would want to go back in it, but I can if I wished. I can't if I couldn't. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
I found this dagger in the tunnels underneath Hawkins' Manor. Its owner left it behind when he went with the other hooded men. That's an interesting looking dagger. Oh, and I'm taking it with me. Well, that's good. I wonder what they read down here.
I can't read Latin.
Oh, okay. They read Latin down here, apparently. If you can't read Latin, how do you know it's Latin? Nope. Time to go crawling. Why they got lots of red boxes? This is like the dream. I said this time my lantern will run out of oil. So I better not take forever. This is me anymore. We're in cutscene mode. Let's see what nonsense Bradley gets up to.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibith Hupadk Cthulhu Bithankor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Ooh.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word.
That's very loud.
Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the
Fishy.
kingdom of the earth.
I'm kind of intrigued to see what happened if I just walked up.
Flesh, Kashok.
I mean, I don't imagine you're supposed to just walk up, but... having a nice nap.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
Have you met our Lord and Saviour Cthulhu?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening.
How did he not see me?
He will join you shortly.
Like, how? Okay, well, whatever. Scooby-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, skibop-de-boop-de-boo. Just gonna skedaddle out of here. There's gonna be a jump scare. And it'll be Bradley.
Bradley,
Okay,
what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
I mean, true.
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit. Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it. Charles, you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
No! My BFF. Time to go.
It's all caving in. I need to get out of here.
Not better, right?
My leg!
I can't see my leg. Oh, okay. Just presuming I'm crawling then. Okay, fair enough. My leg! My leg! Well. Looked like they came in and sorted them all out. Yep. I'm sure this won't come out anywhere else.
Light! At last. I need help.
Who's Edward Pierce? Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruders to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by a Charles Hawkins very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in a critical state. Ugh, these headphones are not comfortable. Despite being horrendously fluffy. They're just too tight on the old ear holes. Just a touch. There you go. Is that better? Yep. Everything hurts. Dr. Fuller. He's a horrendously drug-happy man. Oh, time to go quite mad. Oh, he's the man in the picture. The third man in the picture.
He's having a seizure.
You will survive. Strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me?
Oh.
Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Just pump me full of more drugs, why don't you? See if I care. I did not consent to this.
What happened?
Where am I?
I'm in the Manor house. I'm in the asylum. Let me out.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
That's nice. Alright, well, don't stand on that too long. I can go to sleep. That's a lot of gas you're pumping in here. Fine, I shall wait. I'm just waking up in different rooms. There's a lot of limping going on here. Ooh.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooped all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Friend? Friend? Oh, okay. Let's presume I'm hallucinating still. Oh, okay.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Ah, yes. I was kept in the asylum with my my nice jacket and clothes.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
I feel like I'm being used as a puppet.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Well, okay then.
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
If the chap to my left could be a little less noisy so I could understand what was going on, that would be good. I like that I've got my lamp back. Is the Joker down here? Well, that doesn't look pleasant. That's just a bed in a room. Can I sit in the chair?
What does this mean?
This man's had some dealings with Cthulhu before.
This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum?
Mm-hmm.
Sara. Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
If I know my Cthulhu, that's the good sign.
What did he write about the painting?
The paintings are cursed. Oh, it thinks I've got my big boy pants on now. Nope. Okay, I'm still missing something. You must leave as fast as possible. Yes, once I've investigated my roommate's quarters. And found every scrap of evidence before being able to leave. Here we go.
Sara Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Interesting. Someone's having a good old chuckle somewhere down here. Well, not going in there. That man's having a good old nap. That's pretty broken. And locked.
Poor wretch.
That's the man having a good old giggle. Oh, well then. Through the main doors I go.
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
When an enemy suspects your presence, a white marker.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm going to see if there are sleeping pills left.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
My sentiments exactly, good sir. According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gashed his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Oh, that's my roommate. Close that. They'll never know I was here. I see. I can turn it on.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Ooh, hold on. I'll come back to that in a second. Okay, no, this is quite a large area. I'll have a look now. There's my roommate. Kept his underpants on.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
I mean, I would presume so.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Oh, I can hide in cupboards, can I? Well, that's good to know.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? Worse and worse.
What?
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Oh, and there are secrets. My secrometer is buzzing. I don't know how stealthy I need to be just now. So I think if I turn this on, that'll probably get everyone's attention, right? He's having a whale of a time over there. I wouldn't worry about him too much. Well, that was a good thing to look at. Where's this a secret clue, eh?
What is going on here?
It's a good question, eh? Behind the blackboard? Nope, now my secrometer is wandered off. I'll have another look in a minute. Let me have a look in the archives. I did not even check the room.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
That's an interesting thing for a man's vision to do when he gets in a cupboard.
Sara Hawkins. She was a patient here.
She was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. What? Sara Hawkins was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. She wasn't at her first attempt.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
A document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness. Okay, that's good to know.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Just the old cephalopod section, eh? Yep. Just pop in this room, shall we? I don't think they have the greatest vision in the world. Where did he go? Or am I... Hello? Woo! Nope. Nothing to see here, sir. No, nothing at all. I'm just, You can tell this wasn't designed as a stealth game. Uh-oh. Oh, we're okay. No, we're not.
That's the problem. I don't know what this date is. But the calculations, they're right. 4 days, maximum. 5 at the most.
Can I have a chat with this gent? Hello? I cannot chat with any of these gentlemen. Ironically, back in...
Look, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear. He does not call me. He does not call me
out. Don't let me sleep in here.
What is welling up inside?
Do not stop.
I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. His waves rise and crash.
Well, I'm not getting at that way just now.
Of white, nourishing foam. He is my master.
Yes, as I was saying, ironically, this is probably the sort of place where you'd town a loop. Probably just be full of ladies. They'd be like, they all got mad, they all witches. Even though they'd be perfectly normal people.
Have I activated anything?
It does look like it. Ooh, hello. All the cupboards are cursed. They drive me mad. Mad, I tell you. Is that genuinely a thing? No, but I've got to... Alright, he was right there. If I come out of this and he's... Fine. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Oh, he's there. Skibop de boop de doop, scoop de boop, skibop de boop. Excuse me, fellas. Don't mind me. I'm just doing some stuff. Close that door. You see, now we're back in Secret Land. Oh.
Do the cops know what's going on?
Ooh. This bloodstained spaz belongs to a Darkwater police officer. What was he doing in the cellars of Riverside Institute? Right, so I think I need to turn all the power on.
It's done. Now for the others.
Was there another one? Ah, okay, so there's 2 more that need turning on. And then presumably that'll create my distraction.
You. Yeah, you there. what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards, there's no way to get back to sleep.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do?
Don't play the wise guy because you're on the outside and I'm not.
I didn't mean to say it that way, but sure.
I'll go take a look.
Locked.
Not in that door, no.
Exactly what I need.
Ah, the key. A good old storage room. Ah, yes, they left me in the asylum with my lockpicks.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Damn it! Nope, he's coming straight out. No, he stopped. Boop boop skidoo boop boop skibidi bop biddy beep boop bidoo. Just sneaking around. I have all the keys. Give him a minute to wander around. Now, how long are you going to sit there before turning around? Can I go now, or are you going to be a dick about it? You were going to be a dick about it. Skibbity bop bop ba bop boop bop skidoo. The Phantom Scatman stole your keys. It seems like there's someone in there. That's definitely. Oh, I've been down here. Ooh.
I'll go take a look.
Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, 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 no.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
This is not obviously one of the rooms I have a key for, then. You don't see nothing? You don't see nothing? The door just closed on its own. Ah, there are secrets in this room, eh? Ooh, oh, he followed me in. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's fine. I will allow that. Right, where are my secrets?
The door is blocked on the other side. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Where's the secret? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something small. Ooh, hello.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
A plumbing system? Nope, we're just going to do the same old loop as before, eh? Well, that's fine. I don't even know if I have to crouch. It just feels like...
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Right. So you're going to do a loop in a minute to go back into the other room. Are you going to go back this way, or are you going to do the whole room? Or are you going to do the whole room? Excellent.
Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Got some more medicine. Got his sleeping pills. Right, so I need to go clockwise when he comes back then. Right, so my options are go the other way. Thank you. Just got this behind myself. Just to really throw him off. So my options are find the last two power generators, flip that on, do something with the plumbing, though I'm unsure what, as I've yet to find anything to do with plumbing aside from the old handle that I've just earned, or give the man his sleeping pills. Note to staff, last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Dr. Fuller. I see.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Could I turn the green gas off?
This valve controls the pressure.
Cool.
Now for the next step.
Okay, I'm not really sure what I did there, but I did a thing. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear that gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of explosion. Oh. I see.
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
I see. So if I get some bolt croppers, I can get that. Right. So I would need to turn this on, because this is currently off then, yeah? just going to wreck the place. Right. So, I need bolt cutters or 2 electrical doodads. Can I pick my way through this lock? Oh, I can.
Perfect.
Oh, I can... Oh, have I got severe claustrophobia, or is that the issue? Alright, well, where does this go? Ah, I see. Ah. Right.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Yeah, because I ain't got enough pressure. So I need another wheel. Presumably I can't take this one back. No, I can just turn this off. Yeah. So I think the idea is to turn them all on. Right, so I need another wheel. Right, where was the other room I just went in? Anything else in here? Oh, there's another power generator.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Oh, I've got one lever of each. Or the easy option and give that man his pills. Oh.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no.
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me. Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Oh, there's an upstairs in there. I hope I didn't. Ooh. Right. What's in here? Secrets. This is a heavy tome and the first in a series of 3 volumes. Oh, more medicine. Okay, I don't need to read that. I'm now good at medicine. And there's also secrets in here. My secrometer is ticking away. I don't know if it's ticking away in here or out and about. No, it's gone. Oh, it is just this room. Okay. Ah, there it is. There's the wheel. Right. Okay. Let's just go with the option I've got. Because I don't know how to get the other option. And this one included secrets. So let's do this. Right. So I turn this on. Gas is at max. I turn the gas machine on, and it breaks.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Yep.
Who did this? Is somebody here?
Hell, Steve. Fuller's gonna think we did this. We gotta tell him, though.
Got to loop around. I see. And then Oh, I did. Okay. And then I can... sneak out this way, hopefully. So were they the two guards that are down here? Yes. And I have, presumably, the key. Damn. Time to go in this room. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna go hang with Francis.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sara. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sara Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sara Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sara Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Poor dude.
No!
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
I didn't touch him. Just flew around the air a bit. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I can go this way. Let too much gas out.
Damn! The gas! Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
I'm confused. Are you dead? You're not dead? You were my side? You were a double agent? Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colton, a female friend of Bradley who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sara Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decided to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. And I'm going to call that for an evening, although I imagine when I press go, it'll put me into a cutscene, and if I come back to it, it won't let me do the cutscene again. So, we'll go through the cutscene. And then I'll call it a night. There'll be a big old symphony part. I think it wants to meet me.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Oh, okay. Well, it has been lovely as always, and I shall see you next Monday, for it is not a bank holiday, so we won't forget that it's a Monday. Anyway, have a good week all, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. What are you still doing here? Go. The stream's over. We're done.